So guys, if you do want to get yourself your hands on some FIFA coins, make sure to check out IG Vault in the description. They are fast and reliable, and of course they are safe, and you can use Pro Recall to get yourself 10% off at checkout. So make sure to go support them because they are supporting the channel. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. We're going to put in the giveaway links on the day of Christmas. So Christmas Day, on the day of Christmas, that's a weird way of saying it. On Christmas Day. So it'll be a PS5 or an Xbox. I on the 37-inch monitor. You got 24k FIFA points, and you got a FIFA shirt of your choice. So any shirt, obviously with a name on the back. So it'll be Christmas Day that's on, and then it'll be running until February the 7th. Now, if you do want to get involved, you've obviously got to subscribe, and of course go check out the links down below. But without further ado, we're going to get into the video. Now I'm going to open my preview pack for the day, as well as one 7.5k pack. Now, if either of them are good, we'll add an extra K to the FIFA points. So that one there, unless we've got Control Alt Delete. I don't know what that is. But we're going to open a random 7.5k pack, see what we get. We'll turn around, we'll be fair. I know it's probably not going to be anything good. If it's any of the green cards, I'll add 2k. It's Azpilicueta. It might not be an L. Right, let's see how good my right, okay, yeah, that's an L. It's a very big L. Well, let's get into it. So first off the bat, we're going to go for a little simple one. We're going to be using the teams from marquee matchups, but we're not actually going to do marquee matchups filters. So first of all, we're going to go Liverpool, we're going to go Premier League, and we're going to go Brazilian. So we'll go to, say, about 5k, but it might be a little bit more. So we've got a little bit, what is it, going to be 7? I'm not too up to date on prices at the minute. I've been playing a lot more than I've been trading, which is saying quite a lot because I never really usually play FIFA as much. So we've got 6.8, are we looking at? 6.8, maybe arguably 7 for the sell-on. We'll argue 6.9 for sell-on because it's funny. The EA tax is going to be 350 coins, so it'll be 1, 2, 3. That's 50 coin profit. That's 150. That is 250. So we've got that one there, which we've missed. Not ideal, but we can obviously get the next one. Of course, we'll get the next one. We never ever mess up snipes consistently, ever. But you never know. What I'm going to have a look at for the next one, we've got a few optional filters. We are looking at 4 marquee matchups teams, but we're not doing marquee matchups filters. It's just a good theme to go for. I think when I can't really think of what to do on a Sunday. Of course, if you are around here, make sure to subscribe. We are obviously back with the daily content. I know that views and also the amount of viewers seeing it, well, the exact same thing. Views have obviously dropped off a little bit, and obviously I need to pull up the sub. If I get this, I don't deserve it. Nice. But yeah, views are down a little bit. I think it's just because obviously the inconsistency I had for a little bit there, which was my fault, so I can't really blame you guys. But we're back on it, so make sure to subscribe. Obviously, check out the content. I can assure you it's now actually going to be consistent rather than the type of consistent it has been. So at least I can guarantee you that. For the next one, we're looking at United. So we're looking at the 2 English teams in the field. So we've got Liverpool and Man United for this marquee matchups. Now on this one, we're going to go on defender. You end up with Maguire and Luke Shaw. You've also got Wan-Bissaka. You're not really going to see a Wan-Bissaka on this field just because I think he's exceedingly more expensive than the other 2. Now at 4K, sorry, there's a few there. Too many at 3.9 as well. 3.7 is where it kind of starts diffing off. So I'm going to say 3.8 for the sale. Because it's late at night, we'll do 3.7. 10%. We'll just do it as if it was 4K. So we'll just knock off 1, 2. Then 1, 2 again for the profit. 3.3. I mean, I'll take that. So we're listing that one there for, what was it, 3.7 sale? Yeah, that's correct. It's a little bit more than 200 coins profit per card. But that's just because obviously we want to make sure we have a little bit of a bracket of profit there. I should have probably compared price before I purchased the cheapest one. Let's have a look. 3.7 again. So same kind of profit. If we can get a little bit better, would be ideal. You know, let's have some 3Ks, some 2.5s maybe. A 3.2. Yeah, we'll have a 100 coin improvement. It's an improvement. We can't complain. If I knock it down to 3k, I feel like I'm not going to necessarily. We'll do 3.1. If I get a 3.1 for the next snipe, I'm going to be fuming. But we want like a 3k, maybe a 2.5, something that's a little bit more profitable, just to show how good the profit can actually be. Let's have a look. No, not fancying it. We'll do a 10 count and then we'll move on to the Bundesliga side. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I did say I'd be fuming if the next one was a 3.1, and I can't lie, a little bit fuming. That is a little bit annoying, but we've got 3.7. Again, to be fair, we made some good profit. We can't complain. Now we're going to go to the Bundesliga and we're going to go to Bayern. Now I'm going to be honest, it's a filter that I'm very, very fond of. And you will have seen it before. Midfielder, gold rare Bayern, nothing at 3k. I think they start about 4. There's a couple very similar. You got Sane, Sabitzer, and then you've got Gnabry as well. Gnabry's a little bit more expensive at the minute, but there's all, like, you know, there's a nice set of players that you can get on this filter, really similarly priced, so it's quite a good saturation of players. It's a good filter, it's a banging filter, I do like it. 3.4 there. Nowhere near enough to be selling at 3.4. 3.5, there's actually pages though, so I mean, I'd say 10% of that is 350, half that is 175, I think. So there is 25 coins profit, there's 125, there's 225. So we've got a 225 bracket profit. If we have to sell it at 3.4, at least we're still going to be making like a little bit of money. We've got 3k there, nice. So 3.4, wait, no, 3.5, and then 3.4 is the one we want to sell it for if it's an L. So that's not bad. We'll take it. Let's have a look. So another 3k. I do want to get better profits. Like, can we not just have consistently the exact same one? Come on, guys. I want, if someone can list like a, we'll do 3k just because on this filter specifically, I do feel like at the minute, with there being so many at 3.5, we want to be careful. Now, you can change this to Germany and it would make it Sane and Gnabry only. You can change this to like a minimum of 10k, or I think it might be 14. And then you've got Goretzka, you've got Kimmich, and you've got Müller. So there are ways of making this filter a little bit pricier, but it is up to yourself. It's basically based on your budget as well. So you want to make sure that you can afford to do the filter. You probably can, but you just want to make sure of that. Oh, 2.9 for a Sane. Nice. So Sane goes for a little bit more anyway, so we'll put him at 3.5 just for the quick sell on, but that is nice. Usually if I had a little bit more time, we'd probably have a look into it, sell him for a little bit of a higher price, but it's not worth it right now. To be fair, you can see from the filter, we've already had 3 cards sell. So we'll be Firmino, Maguire and Sabitzer. So bear in mind we're doing 3 different filters with 3 different prices there. Each one selling off, so they're obviously all working really well, which is nice. That was banging. We'll take that. Definitely take that. Brilliant. So finally, we are actually still on the Bundesliga, but we're going to look at Dortmund. Now, what I do want to have a look at first of all is a filter that I kind of popped into my head a little bit before, I believe. So we've got Schultz's special cards, which I'm sure there can't be that much of a differentiation in the price, can there? No, there isn't. So we've got Schultz's special card. Now, first of all, we can actually just snipe this because it has 2 variations. So you can make a decent profit off of it. You'd be looking at, I think it's 20k. There's a few pages here of the different versions. Let me just check, because one of those versions is a little bit more expensive. So SCHU, so Schultz. Okay, no, so they're not really any difference in price. Now, realistically, if I can get one for 18,500 or below, that's a win. It isn't the only Dortmund filter we're going to be doing. It is just one that I wanted to take a quick look at, because I think it's definitely worth having a peek at. We'll just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Obviously, one thing you got to bear in mind with that filter as well is they're not on the sort of availability right now. You can't buy them, so you can't pack them, so it's unlikely they're going to be sold. Let's have a look. So we've got a few players here. Let's have a look. So if you go for team of the weeks, interesting. Let's have a look. They're not at min price. So because, let's have a look at just the min price for a Bellingham. Bellingham is min priced at 10.2 and Malin is min priced at 10.2. Brilliant. So they're not min priced. There are a couple at 13, and if we can get anything for 12, it's a win. There you go. You know what? I'm going to call it a day there. I think that's actually a big win. We'll take the 12, sell it on for 13. After EA tax, that's a decent. We can actually probably get 13,500. That is banging, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.